welcome to BumbleKast Live 2026. I am your host, Ian Flynn, the Bumble King, and joining me live is my Bumble co-host, Kyle GCRB Kraus.
Hi. 2026, huh?
Yeah.
We're already a month in because this is literally the last day of January that we are doing this.
No turning back now. We're committed.
What happened?
We are paying for our sins. That's what happened.
It has certainly been a month. I tell you what.
And we're going to send it out in style by answering your questions. Please limit yourself to one question at a time. If you send in a super chat, that will get priority, and we will try to make sure at least one super chat from everybody is answered before moving on to doubles, triples, quadruples, quintuples, octuples. I don't know, man. You go nuts. And any questions we don't get to tonight, we will roll over into the next available recording session. Thank you to Jennifer R. for managing all those questions as you guys floor it. Thank you to Kazi for managing all the social media stuff as we get up and rolling. She has more than enough on her plate right now. And thank you for joining us. So, Kyle, hit me up. What we got to answer?
Oh, we got lots of questions coming in. Thank you, folks. We're getting started off with this one from Charming Magician 9821. Mega Man Zero and Sailor Moon crossover. How does it go?
It's a pity that you didn't say ZX, because they already have magical girl transformations. Really.
True. Yeah, Zero doesn't quite have that.
No, but I mean, why not add some? CL
True.
wakes him up and he just, murder power activate, twirl, 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 beam saber, bodies on the floor. It'd be great.
Yeah, sure, why not?
In the name of the elves, I'll punish you. Bang, bang, bang.
Yes.
And, Queen Beryl applying her dark magics to the various bosses could be actually terrifying. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, it could be fun. No. I'm missing the forest for the trees. What we need is the Sailor Scouts in Reploid armor.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we've seen that before in fan art. So I'm here for it.
All their various powers just given incredible weaponry. Yeah, I dig it. I'm on board.
Yes.
Actually, why is this not like a legit game? Like, file off the serial numbers. Just have your Sailor Senshi in armor with cool powers shooting evil Magitech robots.
Well, I mean, you know people who make games. You do it.
Add it to the list.
Yeah. Red Rebel has a question. Grimlock is cool, and so are the Dinobots. But what if you were to design a Decepticon rival group for the Dinobots? What would be their gimmick, and how would they bounce off the D team? Oh, he's already laughing. He's already thought of this.
With a good time, why don't you? You can't go. Really, it's just throw a dartboard at dinosaurs and make them evil. It does not need to be complicated.
Yeah.
Megatron sees the power of the Dinobots and says, I want that, and makes Dinobots for himself. Call them the Terrorsaurs or something.
That sounds terrible. I love it.
Just get a couple 1-to-1s. Or we got Grimlock's a T-Rex. Spinosaurus for the Terrorsaurs. Shoot, it's been so long. Which one was Snarl and which one? But okay, so it's Triceratops goes Styracosaurus. Instead of Apatosaurus, go with Brachiosaurus. Just 1-to-1. Sauropod did a sauropod. Theropod to a theropod. And they just have like green and purple color motif because the Dinobots are all reds and golds. And they're just mean Dinobots, and they're not particularly smart. They just like to fight, and the Dinobots aren't particularly smart. They like to fight, and you have just a season or 7 of glorious robot dino violence. I want this. I want it bad. I want right now in my eye holes. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Hasbro, if you're listening, please.
Please. All right. Uncle Beanaz has a question. So, Ian, how do you feel about a certain KP reprinting a few stories you wrote as part of his latest collection?
I really wish you didn't give oxygen to that particular room. I am not affiliated with any way. I have not spoken to him in any capacity. No offers have been made, no agreements signed, no permission given. I wash my hands of this. I am staying out of the quarantine zone. Don't bring this in my yard.
Alrighty. Pedanticat has a question. With how you had Rock become friends with silver robots he would go on to fight, such as Pharaoh Man, Light Man, Plant Man, how much angst do you plan on delivering with their fights? Is there a Light Man?
Bright Man.
Bright Man. I was gonna say, what? Hold on, who is Light Man?
I'm running down the list going, is there a Light Man?
No, I don't think so.
There's hundreds of them.
I don't think they've done a Light Man because they probably didn't want to confuse it with Dr. Light, which kind of makes sense.
But yeah, the whole point of introducing them early on is for the angst.
You're right.
So how much angst? All of it.
Yeah. I mean, Plant Man. I'm glad to see Plant Man like a friend. That was cool. It was gonna hurt when it was later on. Like, oh, it was Mega Man 6, and I'll be like, oh man. But you know, that was cool.
Be pruned eventually.
Oh man. I love Plant Man. I don't know why.
It's a fun design.
I think because I just really like his theme from the game. So, you know, that's a big part of it. It's a good stage, too. Anyway. Up next, here's one from Sonic the Hedgehog. 2 words, Rabid Bravo. What does he look and sound like? Who does he flirt with?
Well, I mean, it's a rabbit with the shades and the pompadour.
Yeah.
Maybe a black t-shirt? I don't know how far you really need to sell the image.
I mean, you know.
And he sounds like Bravo, but he only speaks in rabbit babble.
Okay.
Blah. And he flirts with everyone and everything. You think he's just being, you know, a little too up close to the female cast, but then he goes on to the male cast, and then to any animals present, and then that rock over there, he's like, oh, he just doesn't stop. Get out the fire hose, blast him off the stage, get him out of here.
Oh. Question from Guitar Station. A companion switcheroo. What if Midna was a Hylian, and the hero chosen by the gods, and Link was the Twilight Prince? Or if Fi was the hero, and Link the spirit of the sword? Go wild, but please breathe.
Well, if Link was the spirit of the sword, I think everyone's major complaint of that game would go out the window.
Maybe, unless he's like obnoxious when he's not the playable character.
No. Instead of, you know, this is a bokoblin, it has a 60% chance of throwing a club at you, blah, blah, blah. It would just be, ah! And you swing the sword, and that's it. Maybe the sword makes his noises as you swing him.
True. Okay.
Be the same as punting the rabbit Bravo. But, it begs the question, though, does that make Fi like an actual full-blown Hylian? Or is she like a spirit that has picked up the sword to fight for Hyrule? Because I find that a little more interesting than just making her plain old Hylian.
Yeah.
Also, you'd have to give her arms if she was a Hylian, like physical arms, and that's just weird.
No.
Fi having arms is weird.
Why does she need arms? Just have her float around her. Well, okay, if you made her Hylian, okay. I was thinking if you just left her as she was, as she was, just have the sword float around. Like it's in a hand, but the hand's invisible, it's just like going full Homestar over here.
Seriously, we get into it. Give it a West. But, why be ableist? Let Hylian and Fi have no arms, and the sword swings by magic.
Okay.
I'm overthinking it.
Yeah, you really are.
Twilight Link? Heavens to Betsy, there has to be art of that somewhere out there. Fan artists can't have left that food on the table.
No.
Does that mean... See, if we're keeping the characterization the same, if we're just changing the species... I can't see him being too tricksy with Hylian Midna. So does he still transform into the wolf, or does he grant her power to transform? I guess that's the thing. She's captured. He, being the noble Twilight Prince that he is, grants her the power to transform so she can go beast mode and kill stuff. Yeah, that's cool. That works. Ooh, and because he still has to be like a little munchkin thing to ride on Wolf Midna, it would be like Toon Link proportions.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of the game, when he's revealed back to his normal self, it's like, oh, hi, Link.
All right.
Hylian Midna has to keep her, just real quick, Hylian Midna has to keep her full form hair, though. That's just a really cool look. I will not allow it to be anything different.
Okay, good. All right. Let's switch over to some Super Chats. Cameron D is our first one. What exactly are the issues with consuming fan-related material and fan ideas? Have you ever encountered any of those issues first or secondhand?
The issue is that, number one, fans are much more aware of their individual rights these days. And two, it is a matter of respect. I grew up in the fandom. I have seen firsthand how creative and passionate people are, and how easily ideas are shared and intermingled to the point where it's very hard to say who came up with what, who can really claim what. So in a professional position that I am in, it would be very, very easy for someone to say, oh, you took my idea and you're profiting off it. I want my cut. When, if I were looking at that kind of stuff, it's quite possible that it would have cross-pollinated and it got stuck in my subconscious. Or it could be that there are so many people who are a fan of, our shared interests, and that we're all thinking about stuff at the same time. There's bound to be overlap in ideas. And saying, I thought of this without you can, not always ring true. So it's really just a level of protection for myself and for everyone else out there. I try to immunize myself against accusations of intellectual theft. I try to put it out there that I deeply respect those who, enjoy and consume my work, and I want to show that respect by honoring their creativity and not making it a liability for anybody. I have seen accusations and attempts to push in a few avenues here and there. Nothing that gained any ground that I'm aware of. But like one or two instances where the folks up top were like, we need to regulate this a bit more and reevaluate how we do things. So it is a very real concern, especially for people who are more focused on the money than the creative side.
Right. Makes some sense.
I mean, yeah, it sucks a lot of the fun out of the room, but that's unfortunately just how it is.
Yeah. All right, Frozen Apple Juice has a question. Well, now we get to take this bit into the 16-bit. If the Robot Masters from Mega Man 7 had hair, what styles and colors would they be? Hope y'all are keeping warm in this weather. Oh, don't worry about me. I'm fine. It's in the 70s here. I'm good.
Yeah, it's like minus 11 Celsius here.
Yeah, you're meanwhile you're freezing to death and I'm over here like do.
Real quick, that conversion that's about 12 degrees Fahrenheit, for those wondering.
Yeah. Would you say -11?
Celsius, yeah.
Okay, that's funny. It's like 11, -11 on one side and then 12 on the other. It's like close, but also negative. Either way, freaking cold. Anyway, are we going to answer the question?
Right, we will as soon as I can find just a quick, easy image of those robot masters.
Okay, Shade Man.
All right, Shade Man. Oh, he's got to have the classic Dracula slicked back hair.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see.
Oh, shoot. There's I'm not as familiar with these. I actually need the names too.
Does Junkman have like a...
I mean, Junkman, I think, is pretty clearly bald.
I think so, yeah. Or at least some sort of very close shaven sort of thing.
What is that, Beastman?
No, that's not his name.
Slashman?
Slashman, yeah, that's it.
Okay. He has that mane. Like, he just takes off the robotic bits and it's actually hair down there. It's luxurious.
Perfect.
Springman.
Springman.
You know what?
What's up?
It's coiled. He's got that whole coiled bouffant going on.
Oh, okay. So it just matches his helmet.
Yeah, he actually screws the helmet on.
Okay.
He has to get it aligned just right.
Okay.
Turbo Man. Kyle, help me out. You're more familiar with like professional racing circuits. Who is a racer known for their hair? Someone who's known to be put together.
Oh, geez. Put together?
Who takes care of themselves, who presents well, who cleans up nice.
Okay, let's see. I guess Ayrton Senna, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one there. Kind of depends. His hair varies wildly, but it's kind of wavy.
All right, then every time he takes his helmet off, it's a different hairstyle from that guy.
Okay. Sometimes it's longer, sometimes it's shorter.
Freeze Man.
Good old Freeze Man.
Aaliyah says 90s flat top, and you know what? I'm going to go with that.
Okay.
Burst Man.
Burst
Man
Man,
has fantastic flowing locks under that
Good.
turban.
It's
Yeah, he's got the best. He's got the best hair out of all of them.
which is funny because
no. That's Cloudman. Sorry. Burst Man.
Yeah. Okay. So Cloudman has the luxurious long hair. Okay.
Yes.
Good. Because I was gonna say Burst Man barely even has a face.
Yeah, and that one I almost see a crew cut there too.
Yeah.
Given that like Lego headpiece, I almost want to say like the Bart Simpson hair.
Something like that. Yeah. That is kind of what he looks like. Yeah. I like Burst Man though. He's cool. He has a great stage theme. Is there anybody left?
No, that's all 8.
Is it all 8? Okay. Cool. Well, there you go. And Ozjammin has a question. Mysteries, always a fun thinker for stories. That said, are you guys more fun, lighthearted mystery enjoyers or more gritty gumshoe types?
I can go for either, really.
What
Depends on the mood.
what is Ace Attorney considered? It's a bit of both. I feel like you can't really like nail it down to one specific type. It's a bit, I guess a little more lighthearted, but also like not. I don't know.
I mean, it works its way up. You know, it starts off very dramatic, and then you have a few light cases that are a little goofy, and then it gets more dramatic towards the end.
Yeah.
It's the best of both worlds.
Yeah, something like that.
I have no objection to that.
Yeah.
But I can go for either. You know,
Yeah.
I'm good with Scooby-Doo. I'm good with Dick Tracy. I'm good with Hercule Poirot, Sherlock, whatever. I'm very, very bad at mysteries. So with those, I just kind of go along for the ride.
Columbo. Good old Columbo.
Well, yeah, Columbo.
Of course. KB has a question. Thoughts on the new Mario Galaxy Movie Direct and the new Tomodachi Life Direct?
Didn't watch either.
Nope, I have
Perfectly
not
honest.
either. I hear Brie Larson is Rosalina. I say, cool.
Good for her. I really don't want to consume any more Chris Pratt material unless I absolutely have to. And you know, the first film was fine, very pretty.
Yep.
I saw it because everyone else saw it, and I'm good with that. And the second one's kind of in that same wheelhouse. It looks very pretty. I have no burning desire to see it.
Yep.
And I've never been into Tomodachi Life. If that's your thing, I hear that the customization is through the roof. So
Yep.
I'm happy for you. Go nuts with it. Just not my interest.
No, I've never played Tamagotchi Life, so I don't know anything. Just in general, you know, not anything specific. I just don't know anything. What I do know is we have this question from Zonic. Wily and Light, before worlds unite, legit make up until Light pulls out plans for an egg robot master. How does this tear them apart?
Wiley's like, look, it's a perfectly solid idea. Come on. Have I ever given you a reason not to trust me this week? Thomas, come back. Thomas, come on, buddy.
We could even call him Eggman. For legal reasons, the answer is no.
Fine. Cotton Man, Dozen Man, whatever. Chicken came second man. Just let me build it. Come on. I really need to settle on a Wiley voice. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you go with the German stereotype voice. And other times,
they did that with Ruby Spears, didn't they?
Yes.
I don't want to be insulting to any German listeners, but come on, it's way more fun.
I know. And he has the look because he looks like Einstein.
There's that too.
So they give him the Einstein-esque voice. Makes some sense. I don't know. Anyway. Let's go on to some standard questions. Shonen Boys is back. And, this one's about Tomodachi Life. Tomodachi Life lives! So it got me thinking, which group of characters through different forms of media do you think would have a funny crossover with each other in Tomodachi? You could just ship them for fun! Ian doesn't think shipping is fun anymore, so...
The fun gets sucked out of the room when I'm like held personally accountable for not launching a ship. Shipping itself is fine. It's fun. It's when you make it your personal religion, I get tiresome. Or I find it tiresome. I get tired. Again, don't know a ton about Tamagotchi Life, but again, heard that the customization is insane.
Yeah.
So you could recreate whoever you want and throw them into domestic bliss if you so desire. In which case, the world's your oyster. Make what you want, throw them in there, do whatever the Tamagotchis do.
They Tamagotchi it. They Tamagotchi things. They get all Tamagotchi. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've even seen that game, so I don't know what they do. What I do know is that there's paper crinkling in the background. And it's probably audible. But that's okay.
On your end or mine?
Mine.
Ah.
All right. Next question's from Chaos Dust and Steam. Given the awful weather hitting North America right now, I am curious what you gentlemen do during this type of weather. Any traditions like cooking something or making a kind of drink?
Try not to go outside. Last time I did, I slipped and bounced my head off the concrete and talked funny for a month. So, no, I don't want to go out in this weather. You know what? This year, it's so bad, I couldn't go out if I wanted to. The sidewalks still aren't clear. Like, every route to
Everywhere.
the grocery store is snowed over. It is a mess. The streets are clean-ish now because we've had a few clear days. It's just been cold. But nah, what I try to do is stock up as much as I can, stay indoors, go out as little as possible, and make other people go out as little as possible.
I feel bad because I don't have awful weather right now. Everything's fine. It's in fact,
enjoy it while you can. In a few months, the sun's going to come back and you can cook by stepping out on the sidewalk.
I mean, it's even a little too warm. That's the thing. It's like the high today is 79 where I am. And it's a clear day. It's like
that's gross.
It's like it's disgusting. I feel bad.
But Ian, you just said it's minus 11. Yeah, I'll take minus 11 over 79 in January. No. No.
It's a 79. It's a high of 79. So, going out earlier in the day or later in the day, or in the evening, I mean, not later in the day.
That's still eye level with 80 degrees and no.
Yeah, it's supposed to warm up too. Welcome to February. Oh, well. Hero Squad has a question. Would you tolerate Mika from Genshin Impact more if he was a rabid?
No. That's like saying, would you enjoy Marmite more if somebody took a crap on it first? No. Absolutely not. Disgust, revulsion, absolute unflinching denial.
Someone in the chat is asking, "What's Marmite?" Dude, we got like a ton of Australians in the chat. What's wrong? I'm sure they've talked about it before. Come on.
It's a regional delicacy. We'll leave it at that.
Yes. Something like that. Any relation to Vegemite? I'm not sure.
I honestly don't know.
I'm not sure. Actually don't know. What I do know is, question from William C. If you adapted The House of the Dead into a comic book, will it feature a Christmas issue where Daniel Curian and the other characters prepare for Christmas?
If we have to.
Dear Ian Flynn. Please take my fan idea.
I mean, if we're doing a House of the Dead series and it's like, okay, we have to do the Christmas special tie-in, my first question is why?
Why?
And second question is, when do you need it by? Because, freelancers need work all the time. You could maybe have a joke about like somebody has a ornament launching firearm of some kind that they shoot to decorate a giant tree in the manor full of horrible things.
Sure.
Maybe Krampus is the big monster man for the event. Not that Krampus is overplayed to death, but I'm grasping at straws here.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, would you adapt typing of the dead? That's the most important part, honestly.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And play it completely straight.
Yes, obviously.
Exactly the same as regular House of the Dead. It's just when the zombies and other beasties show up, they whip out those keyboards like they do in Terminal Montage.
Well, I mean, that's what they do in the game.
So there you go.
Yes,
Proof's in the pudding. The fig
exactly.
in this case.
Yes, they have keyboards strapped to their chests. It's right there. It's not even a joke. Well, I mean, it is, but Anyway, Leon D has a question. Ian and Kyle, how much do you know about Mighty Number 9, and what did you take away from both its campaign and its reception? Oh, I just saw that. It was like 10 years old today or something. 10 years old this year.
And its celebration concept is gone.
Oh, well.
I remember the hype.
Yep.
And the expectation that this was going to be the return of classic Mega Man with the serial number filed off.
Yep.
And then the ad campaign had a number of misfires. Do you even know who you're marketing to?
I got a bit wrapped up in it at first, and I did end up supporting the Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm.
At the game level, just to get the game. I didn't go any beyond that. So
no shame in that, because it made sense. It looked like the stars were aligning. Why not?
Yeah.
And then it came out and everyone kind of went, oh.
I don't think it's a bad game necessarily. I don't think it's a great game, but it's not bad, but it's everything around it just really soured the whole thing, I think.
Yeah, and the pedigree of the developers involved.
Yeah.
An okay game is not acceptable.
Yeah, that wasn't what people were hoping for. So, yeah. I didn't really, despite being a supporter of it, I really didn't follow the campaign all that much, what was going on with it. I saw things here and there through updates, and I'm just like, all right, it'll be done when it's done, and I'll play it when it's done. It's like, all right, whatever. And if it's not done, oh well.
Also remember all the spin-off and related projects that were announced rapid fire around it, and that was my first alarm bell.
Yeah, that was definitely like a really big thing. Like, what are you doing all this for right now? Like, hold on.
I understand the desire to just pick up the baton and go sprinting, but even with a veteran team with goodwill and a guaranteed player base, you're still starting from square one.
Yeah.
You still have to build a foundation. At least that's my mindset.
Right.
So.
Right. And it still apparently never came out on the 3DS or the Vita, even though it was supposed to. Now, it's not entirely their fault, considering that the companies that supported, or considering Sony stopped supporting the Vita, but the 3DS went on for a good long while, so I don't know what's up with that, but
yeah,
whatever.
Still, it's money taken and no compensation received for it.
Yep. All right. Next question, General Jimmy's. Dear Probots, can either of you think of a reason Zero needs those green boob lights on his chest? To see, obviously. He needs like, if he's in a dark place, he just lights up and there now he can see. Yeah. Seems
I think the
pretty
more
convenient.
important question is, are you going to make him take them off? No, sir.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
A man who can do all that can wear whatever he wants. He can look however he wants.
All right, the chat has a funnier answer than I did,
Okay.
which is to flash people with.
No.
There you go.
High beams to go with the beam saber.
Oh, this one's from Heel Navi, but it's directed to me. Interesting. Hey Kyle, the Mega Man 12 Robot Master contest is open for voting. The final group of Robot Master designs is up online. Which finalist do you like? Well, why can't Ian answer this question too?
Because that wasn't addressed to me.
Is
you
he
have
not
to answer,
allowed?
Kyle.
Okay, hold on.
No.
I was looking up.
I'm forbidden.
Okay, I was looking up There it is. I was looking at these a couple days ago, and there's some really good ones in here. I think like Maestro Man is like a really creative take on the sort of like vacuum concept they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like he's got a melodica arm. So that's kind of neat. It's a bit of a departure. So Maestro Man's pretty cool. Let's see. Also, the music theme is neat. And I'm trying to see here. What do you think, Ian? I'm asking you. Heel Navi isn't, but I am.
I do like that Veltman goes against your typical humanoid shape. I always like the robot masters that are a little off the beaten path in that regard.
Juggle Man is kind of interesting. I don't know if I'd vote for that one, but it's a pretty neat concept, I suppose. Not many robot masters have like a detachable head or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Also looks a little more classic style compared to some of the other entries.
Mm-hmm. Cactus Man is actually really cool. That's a pretty killer design. I like that one. Yeah, I mean, Maestro Man, Cactus Man, Sweeper Woman is pretty cool. I mean, the maid robot sort of thing was not really a surprise. But it would be nice to have another woman robot master. That'd be cool. I think that's where I land. All right. Question from Radar, the maned wolf. Any fond memories with fellow coworkers you've met in person, whether from the comic industry, gaming industry, or other?
Oh, tons.
Yeah.
I've had the great pleasure of meeting a large number of folks that I've collaborated with, and they've all been just stellar people. I've said it a million times on the show, but Patrick Spaziante is just like the most chill, cool dude you can imagine. Same goes for Jamal Peppers, just very laid back, easygoing, cool guy. Ryan Jampol, very friendly, very outgoing, fantastic beard. Knew Matt Herms from back in my fan comic days, and the first time we met up in person, it was like we had always known each other.
Right, yeah.
Same goes for John Gray. He was doing a road trip, and he's like, I need some place to crash. And I'm like, well, if I'm along the way, come on over. First time we met, and after years of talking, it was like, hey, how's it going? And just same old, same old.
Good old-
Tracy Yardley, also very chill, laid back until he zings you with some of the driest, darkest humor. And you're like, where did that come from, man? He's like, I don't know. And he just hits you with that smile. And it's like, oh, you're adorable.
I can't be
But not
mad
like,
at you.
yeah. Jen Hernandez, very cool. Like everybody I've met, awesome people, very cool to talk to. And yeah, wonderful time.
Awesome. Here's one from Jordan A. Ian, how do I achieve your level of gangster? And Kyle, how do I gain your level of swag?
My level of gangster.
You're the real gangster, Ian Flynn.
Sure. Eat your white bread toast without butter, I guess.
Put your Marmite on it. My level of swag. I don't know.
Kyle can't define it because it just comes so effortlessly to
I
him.
have no idea.
He is the embodiment of swag. It's
I
like
think
asking purple. How are you purple? No, it just is.
I think my level of swag is 0, but that's just me. I don't know. I'm confused. But keeping it real, I don't know. It's like Ian's level of gangster.
My level of gangster is maybe a Halloween costume that offends somebody. I know. Not remotely.
I guess we don't give ourselves enough credit. I have no idea. Oh well. Here's a question from Emerald Fusion. How would you reintroduce the 7 Star Children plot point into the Mario series? Context. In Yoshi's Island DS, we learn that there are 7 children foretold to have incredible power. These children turn out to be Mario, Luigi, Peach, Wario, DK, Bowser, and Yoshi. So, the 7 main characters.
Especially awkward for Yoshi because all the other Yoshi are going, which one?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah. I know.
All right.
I guess there's one Yoshi that's Yoshi, and then I don't know. Are the other Yoshis still called Yoshi? There's Boji, but
yeah, he's locked in the same gulag as Gino and Mallow.
yeah. Poor Daisy gets left out in the cold again.
Yeah, well, they're star children. She's another level entirely. She's galactic.
True. Oh, you're thinking Rosalina, but okay.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, Rosalina's galactic. They're fine. Daisy's interdimensional.
All right.
We're getting Gurren Lagann here. Although if any princess is going to row fight the power, it's Daisy.
Yeah, true.
7. I guess you would need a plot line that revolves around what that means, like to give it any kind of significance. That them coming together is the power needed to overcome some evil, or you could do the traditional subversion where the big bad is like, oh no, when the stars align, I shall be vanquished. I better gather together the 7 stars and destroy them. Oops! By gathering them together, I fulfilled the prophecy of my own doom.
Waluigi defies the prophecy.
Well, what? You've got to have the darkness to the light. He's the black hole.
Rude.
He is the contrast that gives everything else meaning.
All right. Sure.
He's the super hard hidden boss fight.
All right. Well, I'll give you that. All right, next question is from John L. Did you ever play FTL? If so, how would you pitch a comic for it? Would you lean towards retelling the story of the game, or would you focus on new stories with the same aliens and factions? I remember FTL was one of the first games we did on BumbleKast Gaming, actually. If you really dig down in the archives, you can see playing that.
The gimmick with that was we had a bit of a time delay. So I was giving orders and Kyle was responding to them, but they weren't perfectly in sync.
They weren't on time, yeah.
So FTL, where things can already go real bad real fast, had an extra level of chaos. And I don't know, we had some fun with it.
Yeah, that was fun.
Given the nature of the game, I think it might be more interesting to do kind of like slice of life stuff, take perspectives of the different species, frame it within the context of the game, but tell these smaller stories and just do a playthrough and write down what happens and turn that into a script.
Well, all right. Chocolate Watermelon asks, Craig McCracken or Gendy Tartakovsky?
I'm gonna go Gendy.
Yeah.
Because I have my critiques, but I would say the heights of what he has accomplished have been more influential to me than anything that Chris has done. Me specifically.
You mean Craig?
Craig. Mr. McCracken.
Yes. I have to look up.
Use his name like I know the guy.
I'm looking up what he's done. Okay, Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Lab. Okay, I see. I see.
That isn't to throw those the bus. Those are all fantastic shows, but
right.
Samurai Jack was something special.
Samurai Jack is, yes, absolutely.
And while I'm not a huge fan of the Hotel Transylvania series, not knocking it or anything, I just never got into it, but there are some beautiful shots in that. Like, they went hardcore artistic with it when they didn't need to, and I appreciate that.
I saw the first one, and it was pretty cute. It was a good movie. But I've not seen any since. So. All right, question from Mr. Brunadan. Since Kyle watched a playthrough of Danganronpa V3, if the ultimate inventor, Miyu Iruma, built Robot Masters, what kind of robots would she build?
You watch it, Kyle, not I. I don't know anything about Danganronpa.
Horny ones, probably. Knowing her. Yeah. We're going after dark on this one. Pretty much, because that's really what she would build. Probably. I mean, she is a weirdo. Everyone in that game is a weirdo, but it's Danganronpa. That goes with that saying. But yeah. This one is from Zach. We can't do that one. Sorry. All right. Brody G asks, the blue rat is dead. The rat shaker killed him. Sega needs a new mascot, and you must do it. So, Ian, who is Sega's next blue rat to milk? This must be done similar to America's Got Talent. All right, this one might be pushing boundaries a bit, but go for it, Ian. Maybe.
Well, the question is, what should be Sega's new mascot in this scenario? I would say either do a serious revival of Alex Kidd, go back to your roots, or give Ristar his due.
Yeah. Or, just make it the Hornet from Daytona, USA. Come on.
I don't think that has quite the same mascot appeal necessarily, but...
To you, maybe, but to me... No. Okay, here we go. This is the real answer, Ian. Segata
Okay.
Shanshiro. Bring him back. Revive
What
him.
he needs to be the ambassador for the company, not the mascot.
Oh, okay, fine.
Like the mascot is what you throw at Happy Meal toys and get the bad tie-in cartoon and all that jazz. The one that you just drive into the ground and make a 500 million series of different games on platforms that are forgotten. No, Segata Senshiro is there to promote it, to open up hospitals, to beat up executives from rival companies, to drive the Hornet into the buildings of the rival
Oh,
executives.
right. Okay, there we go.
He cannot be contained as a mascot. He is a force of nature that we must respect.
He's too powerful to be the mascot. Okay, I got it. Uh, Segata Sanshiro is basically Reggie Fils-Aimé if Reggie Fils-Aimé unleashed his true power.
If Reggie Fils-Aimé was cool.
Yeah. I mean, he was fairly cool for an executive, but he was still an executive, so you know. All right, where Drago has a question. Do you guys have a preference for mecha in media? Super realistic versus super silly? Personally, though, I love the ones in the mech RPG Lancer.
That sounds familiar, but now I can't think of what it was.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm good with both, but it needs to be one or the other. I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're going to go realistic, stick to realistic. Don't escalate into the goofy stuff. One of my favorite series is Gundam 08th Gundam 08th Team, because to number one, it's gorgeous. Like the animation quality still holds up.
Yeah.
And two, it's set in OG Gundam or early OG Gundam where they're treated like machines.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were actual weapons of war. They need maintenance. They need support craft. They aren't just, big fighty robot mins. And then later on, they get into the big apocalyptic weapon, and it's like, hey, you're kind of stretching reality here just a little bit. But I'm also perfectly fine with stuff like Gundam Wing and G Gundam, where it's like, look at the big stupid robot make thing go boom. I'm 100% on board with that because it's fun.
I'm ready.
But they don't try to excuse it as, oh, here's the realism, or they'll give like some half-hearted pseudoscience explanation for why they have to shoot bullets in space. That's fine, whatever. But they lean into the rule of cool, and it's perfectly fine. I just feel like you need to pick a lane and stick to it.
Yeah, I grew up on like Mech Warrior and Earth Siege games like that, which definitely hew towards more realistic, like very realistic mechs. So, I kind of have a soft spot for those, but also I do like seeing big dumb robots do big dumb robot things. I mean, I could go either way, honestly. Like, you know, give me something like Power Rangers. It's just a guy in a big robot suit awkwardly walking around punching guys, punching monsters. Yeah, that's fine.
You remind me of like one of the few LAN parties I went to. I think it was Mech Warrior we were playing. And I had no idea what we were doing. And it's like, it's capture the flag. And it's like, well, I know I don't know how to control this. And I know I'm terrible at shooting things in games in general.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pick the smallest, fastest thing I can find. And I just ran through the trenches, grabbed the flag, and ran back.
Exactly. That's it. That's what you need to do.
Everybody else is raining down fire and lasers and missiles. And I'm like, doop-de-doo, chicken walker.
Exactly. I love those games. They're so much fun.
The one I always wanted to play that I heard about was the arcade where you had like the full cockpit experience,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like 8 of them in a room, and you all just piled in, and you played on the same server, and you were fully enclosed with the VR experience, so you were in your Mech Warrior, and not even knowing anything about the series is like, this is what I want to experience. Never found a place nearby that had it, sadly, but man, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, that would be freaking great, but
And that's even better than just having like a VR headset. Like, you're in the chair, you feel the rumble, you have to move the foot pedals and pull the gears, and big
yeah.
crunchy robot stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was Mech Warrior 4, looking it up. Trying to remember if I played that or something like it when I was in Vegas, like over 20 years ago. Over, yeah, even longer than that, actually. It's probably closer to 25 at this point. But yeah, I'm trying to remember. It didn't really seem to have the complex controls that you're describing, though. So maybe it wasn't
I'm going
exactly
off
that.
of vague memory, so
Yeah.
I may be upselling it a little bit.
Oh, well. Still cool. All right, Mr. Saturn has a question. Ever notice some people claiming that X Kids show is so dark that it can't actually be as such, when in actuality there can be such as hard regular PG? Think hard PG-13, but for regular PG.
Let's go over that one more time.
I'm just reading the question.
Yeah. Let's pick it apart again. I'm not
Okay.
following that one. Sorry.
Ever notice some people claiming that X Kids show is so dark that it can't actually be as such? I'm guessing what they mean is described as a kid's show. When in actuality, there can be such as hard regular PG. Think hard PG-13, but for regular PG.
So we're talking about kid shows that are not really kid shows. They just have the
Kids show,
visuals or trappings of a
maybe
kid
the
show, but they're really more adult. Or are
may
we talking about shows that have a little bit of edge, a little bit of thought to them, and they're like, "Oh, this is so dark. They couldn't get away with it these days." It's like, well, yeah, it did actually treat the material with some respect, but it ain't that dark. Come
I
on.
think it's the second one.
Yeah. I mean, like Gargoyles, I guess, would be a good example where
Mm-hmm.
it got into some heavy material for sure. It still had Crayola colored monster men, all from Scotland, and only one of them had an accent. You know, it was silly. And I say this as someone who adored that series. I there
I'm just
I think it
thinking.
comes
I'm
down
thinking like
to,
Avatar, which was definitely a kids show, but they really
oh yeah,
did explore some darker material as
they
well.
absolutely did. They treated it with maturity and respect, but that I wouldn't call that a PG or PG-13 show. It's a well done all ages program, really, when you
Right.
get down to it.
Right.
Part of it is, it comes down to the generation that is exposed to it. What is your first real hook, the show that you really get into? Or we are so starved for serialized animation that treats itself seriously that, we'll take anything we can get. But there is a unfortunate tendency in a lot of fandoms to try to validate what they like by saying, "Oh, this is so deep and mature and dark and whatnot." It's like, enjoy it for what it is. You don't have to validate it. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it, and that's all that really matters. We don't need to prove it to anybody. Just enjoy what you like. And if you're in social circles where that is a liability, get into new social circles.
Mhm. I agree. I don't really have anything to add. Here's a question from Bunny Bell. What's your favorite ice Pokemon?
Ooh, what is it called? Well, Glaceon is up there because that's a fantastic design. The dinosaur with the aurora frills. What is it called? If I say Pokemon Aurorasaurus, what am I going to get? Oh, Auroras. I was in the ballpark. Ha ha!
Oh,
How do you like that?
you did it. You did it.
I did it.
Yay.
Those are the first two that come to mind.
I'd tell you, but I don't know. I don't know Pokemon. I don't know Pokemon. Boy, there's a lot of horses in this franchise. Birds. I don't know. I don't know Pokemon. What I do know is Bony Cheese has a question. Scrooge from DuckTales 2017 finds himself isekai'd into the world of Deltarune. He's now become interlocked with the prophecy. What happens? How does he interact with the secret bosses? And Gerson?
Oh, he knows Gerson. They go way back. All super powerful old people know each other.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's okay. There's some basis in reality for that, I suppose.
And when you get into the secret Gerson fight, Scrooge is doing the exact same dance with the cane behind his back. It's also the exact same music track, but in addition to the banjos, you get bagpipes.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, there you go.
Scrooge is not going to have a lot of patience for Susie's antics. And he's probably going to find Ralsei to be a little too naive for his own tastes, but he's also not going to throw away free help because it's free. So, and he's not going to tolerate any bullies of any manner, and especially if they're in his way. So he'll be fine.
Yeah.
He'll get through it.
Yeah.
He's not going to understand anything going on around him, but he's Scrooge McDuck. He's smarter than the smarties and tougher than the toughies. Come on.
Exactly. He likes Chris. Chris is quiet. Chris doesn't say anything, and it's great. It's perfect.
Wee bit unsettling how you don't say anything, but then again, you follow orders. Let's go.
Pretty much.
He would have the sickest coat in the dark world.
Oh, man. Now I want to hear like the DuckTales Moon theme in Undertale Deltarune music style.
Toby Fox, I know you're a fan of this show. Drop everything you're doing. Remix the Moon theme for us.
Remix the Moon theme.
Cheers.
Yeah. No, I'm sure it might exist from somebody else. Also, Jen in the chat is saying that she read Scrooge as Ebenezer, not McDuck.
Yeah. I'm not bright.
Tonight we'll be visited by three spirits. A strange little person, an alligator lady, and maybe a goat.
Oh, man. Still funny.
I was just confused what question was being answered. Like, wait, when did DuckTales get in here?
DuckTales always gets in here.
I know, but...
Also, specifying it's 2017, it's almost 10 years old now.
Oh, man.
How in the world?
Oh, man. And it didn't last nearly long enough. They had more in the tank. They could have kept that one going. Whatever. The original show's almost 40, Ian.
Next question, Kyle.
Keldeo Studios 149 has a question. Hey Ian, let's put Kronk and Captain Flynn in the same room and see what happens. For those who are curious, Captain Flynn is from Skylanders. Captain Flynn in Skylanders.
Captain Flynn.
Skylanders. Okay. He is a pilot. He has a big ego and loves enchiladas.
Well, he's in luck because I'm sure Kronk could make excellent enchiladas.
That sounds right.
And I guess they would
Okay.
get along just fine.
And he is he voiced? Okay, he is voiced by Patrick Warburton. Okay, so it's
There's the
there's
link.
the
Okay.
connection. Okay, they're both voiced by Patrick Warburton. Got it.
And then just get him in the booth and have him talk to himself for a while. They're having a grand old time adventuring throughout Skyland until they figure out that Yzma's teamed up with Chaos and Kronk was supposed to do something evil, but just having too much fun.
Exactly.
And can't betray his buddy Captain Flynn. He likes his spinach puffs. And so they figure out an excuse to betray Yzma and Chaos and save Skyland, and they go off and have enchiladas. It's a grand old time. Very wholesome.
Sounds good. Perfect. Alrighty. Switching back to Super Chats. This one is from Knuckles Omega. I watched the final Super Sentai Gozyuger. Gozyuger. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. The theme is rings and battle royale. And Rangers fight past Red Rangers to collect their rings. Black is a girl. Also, the Rangers in Gozyuger are Red Wolf, Blue Lion, Yellow T-Rex, Green Eagle, and Black Unicorn. Yellow T-Rex, huh? That's pretty cool. There's no question there. I think he's just telling us about it, so that's cool.
Yeah. Those the Zords themselves almost sound like remixes of the previous ones, because I know there was a blue unicorn for a bit.
Yeah.
And red Tyrannosaurus.
Red T-Rex, yeah.
And white eagle? Was it Tommy who had the white eagle?
Maybe? Is it an eagle? That's a weird.
Because he had the white tiger for a bit.
White tiger, yeah.
It was an eagle, though. Who had the eagle? What? I'm pretty sure it was white. Oh my god, it's been so long.
I don't know.
But if I'm on the right track, that these are kind of like homages to previous Zords and generations, that's pretty cool.
Neat. All right. Here's one from our friend Nova. I don't know if this could be spoilers or not. If so, feel free to not elaborate or answer. But can Drogoon dragon forms vary? Can you have ones that look more like Eastern dragons, lindworms, amphitheater, etc.?
Yes.
Okay.
This was something that Adam and I were discussing at length when we were developing the visuals very early on. And he wanted to go way wilder with Wynn's transformation. I'm like, I've got this very specific motif in mind. I want her to look recognizably draconic, to be a monstrous form. That's also cool looking and not necessarily overtly evil, but something that kind of gives you pause to go, is this a good thing that she turned into this? And he's like, but I really want to see other styles, something that isn't just traditional dragon. I'm like, well, that's fine. In the past, there were more Drogoon.
Right.
When we get to that stage, you can go wild, buddy. So
good.
That's not on the immediate horizon, but there were once many a Drogoon running around, and they had many a form.
Good.
And if you're listening to this and wondering what in the world are we talking about, my original graphic novel, Drogoon Fortune Slap, Volume 1, with art by Adam Bryce Thomas. You know who he is. He's fantastic. Most recently doing the DC Sonic crossover stuff. It's over on Drogoon.com, DROGUNE.com. Grab the physical or digital version right now. Hop on board, ground level, understand what we're talking about. Good time.
Yes. Get on board. Get on board. All right, Hero Squad has one. Hank Bravo. How does it go? So, Hank Hill.
Hank Hill?
Hank Hill, yes.
How do you combine this with something that's closer to this? What are you doing, pretty mama? Or are you selling propane and propane accessories? I don't know how to combine that. All I know is that boy ain't right. Hoo-ha!
Both of them sound terrible. Very good. Good job. Oh, man. He and Rabbit Bravo would get along very well. They'd flirt with each other.
Yeah. You can show them the explosive properties of propane accessories.
I can't say this on the show. I can't say this. I can't read this in the chat out loud. I can't do it. I want to, but I can't. I won't.
Family show, Kyle. Family show. I
I
don't care what I
won't.
said about
We had
Moderator.
we already talked about Miuruma earlier. I mean, I guess all bets are off now. No. I can't do that one. As much as I want to, I can't do that one. Oh. All right. On to the next question. Diamond Death. Mega Man in a virtual reality where 8 video game characters are turned into robot masters. Who are they, their levels, their powers, and how did Wily manage this in the first place? A new villain above him? They did this. It was called Mega Man Cross Street Fighter.
Mega Man in a digital world, that's Mega Man EXE.
Yeah.
No. I get
No.
the spirit of the question.
Yeah.
It's classic Mega Man in a video game setting, and he's fighting mascots from across the genre. Not the genre, the medium.
Right.
The hobby. So maybe just go with a who's who of other like prominent mascots.
Yeah.
You know?
Mario. Seems kind of like
Mario. No, Mario becomes Jumpman.
There you go.
Hey.
Okay.
Sonic Man is a given.
Mm-hmm.
Be a little bit of confusing that he's called Crash Man, but he looks more like a Bandicoot. Trust me.
I was also thinking Snake Man. There's also Pac-Man. It's like, all right.
Excellent. Hidden secret 9th robot master, Bubsy Man.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing on the stage works. And yet he endures. Every time you blow him up, he just comes back together.
What could possibly go wrong?
Jumpman, Sonic Man, Crash Man, Pac-Man, Snake Man. Three more. Come on.
All right, let's see.
Shantae Woman.
There you go. Yeah, I think she'd be called Genie Woman. Or maybe half Genie Woman. That would be a little awkward.
Wish Woman.
Sure.
We want
Pokemon. That's terrible. I don't even know who that would be.
18 different variety of weapons, and you just have to keep jumping as it cycles through them. Although that would be kind of fun, because depending on which weapon he has equipped when you blow him up is the one you get.
Mm-hmm.
So it becomes more of a farming fight than it is like a direct fight. That could be a fun mechanic, actually.
Shantae. Okay, a good one for Shantae. A good name for Shantae would be Dance Woman. There we go.
That was obvious.
That's good. Yeah,
okay.
that screwed up that one.
And Mega Man gets really confused because everybody has Man as the last name. So why is this one called Doom Guy?
Okay. Doom guy.
This is just to give Rock a BFG 9000.
Well, of course.
You only get like 2 shots with the ammo, but there ain't much left of the stage afterwards.
Let's see. Who else?
I mean, it'd be real easy just to go through the entire Nintendo gamut, but let's go with those 8, 9.
What are the 9? What's the 8th and 9th? I thought we had...
Well, we had Jumpman,
Okay.
Dance Woman, Sonic Man, Pac-Man, Snake Man, Pokemon.
Okay, you
Doom
actually
guy.
considered Pokemon? I didn't know.
I actually like that idea.
Okay.
Robomaster that kind of looks like Red, who
Okay.
cycles through the 18 different Pokemon powers. And then I had Bubsy's the Joke 9th.
Okay.
Who was the 8th? We'll upgrade
don't
Bubsy
think-
because we've spent too long on this question.
Yeah.
Oh, Crash Man, Bandicoot. Crash Man.
Oh, right, Crash Man. All right. And we got some more super chats. This one is from Lord Headcheese. Hank Bravo, but add Scooby-Doo to it. Let's make this an even bigger train wreck.
I don't know if I could physically do that without hurting myself.
Now it's just getting insane.
How do you even all right, if you take the Bravo fake Elvis,
Uh-huh.
but you got a little bit of haw in there. Every word begins with roar. It just sounds like you put me in a wheelchair and shoved me downstairs at that point.
Oh no.
Right there, Red Rubber.
Stop.
That's the
Stop.
stupidest thing I have ever said.
Make it stop. Make it stop. No. Make it stop.
I'm just saying, I'll do a lot of stuff for a Scooby snack.
Yeah,
Bravo snack.
I know you will. Oi. Let's move on to one that's from Brett F. Since you're a fan of the Dinobots, can you give some quick thoughts on the different versions of their combined form, Volcanicus? The versions are the versions are from Power of the Primes, Cyberverse, and Legacy.
I was not aware of this.
No.
Like, I am a Gen 1 when I was like 5 fan of the Dinobots. I am not.
You Gen 1er.
I'm not well versed. What is this? Look at all this majesty. That is a Megazord in the most complimentary way possible.
It really is. Wow. Okay, but yeah, I'm looking at the Power of the Primes version. It really is a Megazord. Wow. That's pretty awesome. Huh. Are you just staring in awe?
I got no words. I'm in awe.
I was gonna say, are you just staring in awe?
Look at all that majesty.
That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty cool.
Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I am a happy boy.
Well, now that we know it exists. Just a reminder, we do in fact still have super chat questions open. So if you send them in, you'll get them answered.
And I'm just actually what the terror combination would be.
And actually, standard questions are still open as well. We'll take more of those too. All right. Switching back to standard questions, we got this one from Luis S. In Japan, the continuity of the original Transformers cartoon has been going on since to this day, 1985, with countless sequel shows, comics, prose stories, toys, bios, etc. How do you feel about this?
Not terribly surprised, to be honest.
I think that's pretty impressive, but
oh, sure.
it seems like they're more likely to keep that going in Japan more so than we are. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. My question is, does it incorporate all the other spin-offs and iterations and incorporate it into the lore, or is it the Gen 1 lore that just has continued the entire time and the spin-offs are their own satellite series? Because either way, that's an impressively orchestrated handling of the license.
Yeah, I'm really surprised they managed to keep it going that long with all the license mess, but good on them. I'm glad. This one is from Necromage. Among the Drogoon crew, what are each of their greatest fears?
Lissy is still very young, so what fear is to her is still very childish. Scared of the dark, scared of being alone, scared of being lost. Nothing really existential because she hasn't gotten a worldview yet to really be afraid of what's out there. Jobone, he thinks his biggest fear is being too committed and dragged into something life-threatening. What he has to learn is his real fear is of commitment. Wynn's biggest fear is being inconsequential. To have so much power and so much expectation to her and her lineage, and she does nothing with it. She makes no change. That she exists and then doesn't, and nothing is better for it. Oren's greatest fear... he would tell you he doesn't have one because fear is irrational. Fear is a distraction. There are stimuli out there that cause, the sensation of fear, but you deal with those problems, either overcome them or you run away from them. What he eventually will have to understand is what he fears as a lack of control.
Was that all four?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. All right. Sigil Master has a question. Has the Drogoon gang heard of the legend of John Dragon Ball? Hashtag keep it 1000.
I am not familiar with the legend of John Dragon Ball myself, but I could take a guess at what it's about. And we're going to say Lissy loves that story. That Wind is convinced that he is a Drogoon and it's all a conspiracy to cover up anything else otherwise. Foreign thinks it's just malarkey. And Jobin's like, oh yeah, Johnny, I know him. Owes me $50.
Everyone owes him money. Apparently this is the OC hero in Dragon Ball Project Age 1000.
Okay.
Yeah. He's named John Dragon Ball.
Okay.
I guess. Not officially named John Dragon Ball, but by the fandom.
Yeah.
All right. GameTune605 asks, if you could remake Worlds Unite in its original comic form or as an animated series, either way, you'd be free of executive meddling. What would you improve?
Scope and pacing.
Mm-hmm.
It got too big for its britches, and the pacing that we had, one of it was external factors. My hands were tied with that. The other was trying to recapture the lightning in the bottle that was Worlds Collide. It's like that formula worked so well. Let's try to apply it again here. And it didn't quite work. It was too formulaic, I guess, in design. And there was too many characters.
It was a bit heavy.
I wanted, like, the first one was very streamlined specifically for the casual audience so that everyone could come on board and enjoy it. I figured, okay, here's the sequel one. We can cater to the comic fans more. And since we have so many properties coming in, we can't really specialize. So sure, throw everything in the pot and stir it together. And nah, that was the wrong way to do it, I think.
Here's one from Jinx Productions. The Bumble compound gets an in-house doctor. It's Dr. Zoidberg. How do things go for our favorite crustacean physician?
Well, Kyle, I hope you don't enjoy your eternal organs.
That's fine. I don't need them.
Because he's going to find at least 3 of them redundant, even though they really are crucial.
He calls himself a doctor?
Unless, anyone from the police is asking. At the end of the day, knowing Dr. Zoidberg as I do, first thing, grab a guinea pig, set it under a snap trap, and get him out of the Bumble compound before anything worse happens.
Noni sounds like they're ready to boil him.
Well, he is a big stinky lobster man. Excuse me.
Yes. I mean, sure. Most lobsters apparently are stinky. Guess that makes sense. Now, apparently we had 2 askers of very similar questions, so they've been paired together. This first one is from Manuel A. Now that the first book is out, would you take on Daniel Barnes' offer and collab for an Endless Fantasia X Dragoon crossover? And then another one from Near Fantasy. Are you down to do a crossover with Dragoon in the future? I think one with Endless Fantasia would be interesting, seeing their worlds collide.
In general, yes. But first, I think Dan... What would he prefer, Daniel or Danny? Probably Danny. I think Danny would want to get his project up and running first. Get Endless Fantasia out there. Cement the world and what it does. And then branch out into other stuff. That's how I would want to do it myself. But, I mean, if Danny's game for it and wants to jump ahead to the crossover stuff, sure, why not?
Let's
for
do
my
it.
part,
Let's do it, Ian.
For my part, I've got so many Dragoon projects in production right now. I'm hesitant to jump onto another one. But if there's someone else involved to help coordinate with production and budgeting and everything else, then I would happily share the load. So we'll see how it goes.
And here's one from 2Digi Holy App Labs 11. Hey guys, what would you do if you could make a Genshin Impact and any of your properties or a Genshin Impact comic?
Comic? They had a webcomic for a while.
Yeah.
Delving into some of the earlier stuff. So I would just want to see more of that.
There's some manga stuff going on, I think, but yeah.
Yeah.
They haven't done that.
Slice of life stuff, some background story stuff. The trick there would be timing it with the main release and not to reveal anything too much lore-wise.
You could always just go back, you know.
Yeah.
See what's
There's a
going
number of
on in
little, like-
the other areas that aren't currently being explored in the game so much. Something like that.
I mean, I would refuse payment if they let me do Sino's stand-up comedy night.
Okay.
Just an entire comic of Sino doing his stand-up routine.
Yes. Yes. It's very, very dry stand-up routine.
Being absolutely merciless
But
with the jokes.
merciless with the puns, yes. But also very dry, because, you know, that's just how he is. And we got another one from Diamond Death. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers crossing Mega Man. How did each ranger become a robot master? What are their levels, their powers, and the true story of what's going on? Boy, that's a lot of stuff.
All right, so the Rangers through some Rita magic. Yeah, I'm going early Mighty Morphin because that's what I remember.
Sure, let's do it.
They get transported to Mega Man's world, and through that process, the Morpher technology has to align with the Mega Man tech, and that transformation turns them into robot masters. And then they're just, their totem animal, Rex Man, Mammoth Man, Saber-tooth Tiger Woman.
Mm-hmm.
And they have projectile versions of their signature weapons. It's pretty straightforward.
All right, well. But there's only 6 of them.
This is true. This is true.
Unless you put Dragonzord Man and White Tiger Man
Well,
separate.
I mean,
But
all right, let's back it up. Say this is part of Rita's evil scheme, and
you get
by
7.
this transportation, the Rangers are brainwashed, so Mega Man has to fight them to liberate them. That's traditional Mega Man fashion.
Sure.
So we got those 6. So we just need 2 more, and she fills out the ranks with like Goldar Man and shoot, what were the other henchmen?
What is it, Fenster? Was that his name?
Was it Fixer? I don't remember. You know what? She shows up as number 8, Rita Woman. And
Fenster.
you're like, oh, that's kind of odd that the boss is like the 8th robot master, but it all was a grand plan by Lord Zed.
There you go. Okay. Okay, there's Scorpina Woman. That could be.
Oh, Scorpina. How did I forget Scorpina? Fine.
There you go.
Scorpion Woman. There we go. Yeah. Way better. Still,
Yeah.
you think Rita's the final boss, and then it's a Lord Zed surprise.
It always is. It always is.
Or save Lord Zed for the sequel.
Mmm.
Might as well, because then we have a whole new set of Zords and Rangers to go with. So yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Zed gets saved for the sequel.
Okay. All right. We'll take it. And here's this one from Dustin P. There's some debate over it. So whether you wrote the Flash in the crossover, was it Barry or Wally?
That is DC and Sonic crossover Flash.
Okay. So are you saying the answer is yes?
It's crossover version of Flash.
The answer is whoever you want it to be. This is Schrodinger's Flash. Which one is it? The answer is yes. Oh well, as long as it's not Thawne, I think we're okay. All right. back to a super chat from Danimals BP Para. M. Bison / Dictator, Sigma, and Albert Wesker are in the same room. Who comes out alive? Do they make a deadly alliance? What would get them to tear up? What would get them to team up or kill each other?
What would get to kill each other? Just their natural state of
I was
being.
gonna say just existing. I feel like Wesker is a bit outmatched, though.
Which version of Wesker? Can he turn into a giant bug?
Okay, I forgot about he could do that. Okay, never mind.
Or is this like movie Wesker who has like Matrix powers?
I was just thinking of he's a guy with a gun, but yeah, okay. I forgot he had all this freaking...
Now, I'm inclined to say that Wesker would manage to manipulate the others, because Bison's always looking for immortality.
Yeah.
And Wesker's like, oh, I know all about bioengineering. Step into my office.
True. Good point.
Sigma's always looking for a way to increase his power to evolve beyond being a Reploid. And Wesker says, I know a thing or two about viruses. Step into my office. And who was the other one?
It was just those three. Wesker, Sigma, and M. Bison. AKA Dictator.
Okay. Dictator. Okay. That's what I missed. And then Wesker assaults Ryu and Rock and Leon with some horrible Sigma virus infused zombie bison.
Mm-hmm.
That turns into a bug.
Okay.
That being said, something that was powered by both the Sigma virus and Psycho Power is kind of terrifying. Like physical or digital, you are screwed.
Sure, why not?
And then Wesker uses them as the way to perfect the process and injects it into himself.
Mm-hmm. Of course
and
he does.
Maybe turns into a giant bug.
Maybe. All right. Switching back to standard questions. Here's one from GameTune605. How would comics for Puyo Puyo and Ace Attorney turn out? If either or both cross over with Mega Man OG, what happens?
Puyo Puyo, I know, has some story to it, lighthearted as it is. I'm not super familiar with it.
More so nowadays, yeah.
So it would be, first I'd have to research it, and then to follow that narrative. I don't think you would really need to include the puzzle element necessarily. I don't think that would have an overt narrative need. I mean, you would have to pay it some lip service. It's Puyo Puyo, for pity's sake. But I think if you just focus on the story of the characters and their interactions, you could do something lighthearted and fun with that. And Ace Attorney, it's already more or less a visual novel. You just break it up by panels.
That would make sense.
Crossing over with Mega Man, there's gotta be some kind of puzzle fighter with Mega Man already. Isn't there? There's gotta
be. Was he in Super Puzzle Fighter? I can't remember if he was in Puzzle Fighter or not.
Like, if there is not a Puyo Puyo like Mega Man Puzzle Fighter game where you beat Robot Masters and get their special bonuses to use against future opponents, I am going to be gobsmacked.
Okay.
That seems like such an easy sell.
Apparently, X is in one of the Puzzle Fighter games. That might be the closest.
But it's not like I'm... Really? There's not just a Mega Man Puzzle Fighter?
No, there's just Puzzle Fighter, the series, which is more than just Street Fighter at this point. It's very much a It's a big crossover game at this point.
And I know Puyo Puyo is not like a puzzle fighter necessarily, but I mean your competitive puzzle play. You have two characters that are in
Right.
conflict and you play the puzzle game to defeat them.
Right.
So
right.
that's where I'm coming. Really? There's another game idea right there. Do it. And then Ace Attorney? I mean, all you really gotta do is transplant Phoenix's world into Mega Man's world to account for the technology. And the rest could work just fine.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, Phoenix is coordinating with Agents Stern and Krantz on a case. You have the running red herring of, oh, it was Dr. Wily, and he's innocent every single time.
Dang it. Get him for something.
Until the final case. And then you actually...
Then it's Wily.
And then he's like, you fools. Now suffer the wrath of Judge Man. And that's when you play Mega Man.
All right.
It's Judge Man and a puzzle fighter.
Dr. Wily's Mean Bean Machine.
No. If Mega Man crossed over with Puyo Puyo, would he shoot the Puyo Puyos?
Like shoot them with his buster, or would they like be the ammunition that he shoots?
Yes, he has the Puyo Buster, and he just goes Puyo 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 Puyo.
Okay, so
And you
there,
can, like,
so he's
build
Kirby
platforms
now.
with it, so long as build platforms with the shots, unless the colors align a certain way.
Okay, yeah, it might be actually kind of cool. Yeah.
Enemies have certain colored armor, and you have to hit them with the specific Puyo colors to blow them up.
That's okay. That would
You
work.
get new Puyo colors by defeating Robot Masters. It could work.
All right, you're selling me on this one. I can see it working. Okay. We got another question from Brett F. Since you've seen Volcanicus, can you give us some quick thoughts to the Japanese version of the Decepticon Pretender Combiner Dino King?
Let me look this up. Hold on.
Dino King. Transformers. Decepticon Combiner. Okay.
All one word. Silly me.
Yeah. Dino King Transformers. That's definitely more of a... He definitely looks a bit more like a traditional Megazord sort of thing.
Not resonating with me.
Yeah.
Like Volcanic.
Yeah,
Why?
he's not nearly as cool. I'm not quite down with that one as much.
We're missing the overt dino designs, and I don't know which version I was looking at initially, but you could clearly see the overall aesthetic of the Dinobots still present, even though they were combined. But you could also see their individual elements. Dino King just... Honestly, looking at this art, he kind of looks like the knockoff Transformer you find in a dollar store.
A little bit, yeah.
Battling Transformer Bot, or Transformo, or, it's...
Not quite right.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Not
quite work.
digging this one.
Doesn't quite work.
Not working for me.
Doesn't quite work. That's okay.
Also, even the name falls a little short. Dino King, all one word. Volcanicus. There you go. That's a name.
And it makes sense, volcanoes, they're dinosaurs. It makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, Andrew B has a super chat question. Dr. Wily is isekai'd to Apocalypse and ends up as part of Darkseid's elite. What happens?
He is so out of his depth.
he's
But
he's
I
out of
think
his league, you might say.
I mean, I already did one crossover DC. I can do another. Let me know. I think he's smart enough, wily enough, if you will,
Ah!
to realize just how out of his depth he is and play it safe. He'll grovel to Darkseid. He'll keep a safe distance from Granny Goodness and the Furies and all of them. He'll play it safe until he gets his hands on Apocalypse tech.
Oh boy.
And then he's going to start making robot masters with Apocalypse tech and say that their humanoid forms are in reverence of Darkseid. You know, and Darkseid's not really impressed because why would this little man and his tiny offerings impress him? But and, why go to such trouble to give them life and personality and limbs? And Wily has to scramble to explain it's for the versatility of it, and look how powerful they are, and how unique they are in their application. They're new weapons of war that could do who knows what kind of damage. And Darkseid's like, all right, new to weapons of war that belong to him. He'll see how much mileage he can get out of these. And Wily's like, you fool. Soon I will control all of Apocalypse with my apocalyptic robot masters. And Darkseid says, you're saying that out loud, right? And the Isekai adventures continue.
Good old anti-life man. Weird. All right. Well, that's all the questions we got, pretty much, Ian. I mean, other than some people who have asked multiple questions and who have also sent in multiple super chats. Thank you. We will get to your questions in future episodes. Please be patient. But
we got 10 minutes left if you want to just crank through a couple more.
All right. Well, I guess we got... Okay, let's do the super chats here real quick. At least a couple of them.
Yeah.
All right. Hero Squad has another super chat. Whose haircut is worse, Mika or Alir? P.S. Rabid Mika voice, please.
No. I don't care if that's a super chat. No.
Okay, but can you at least tell us who has the worst haircut, Mika or Alir?
Alir. I mean, yeah, Mika's got that little... I want to be cool and have a ponytail too, like all the other guys, but it's not. It's like somebody twisted the back of his head and happened to put a bow on it. I hate that guy. But Alir, the Colgate toupee, no, that's worse.
Okay.
Mika Rabid. Just be his annoying, stupid, unaligned retainer voice just saying rabbit things. Bwah!
Oh, you did it anyway.
He bought a super chat. I'm obligated.
Yeah, whatever.
He would even fail at being a rabbit. It would just be Mika and a rabbit body. Hi, everybody. I'm a rabbit. Aren't I cool and topical? No. Bravo, rabbit is more tolerable than you. Out.
Oh man, sounds like a chocobo. Okay. We got another one from Diamond Death. Dr. Light with Otto and Professor Farnsworth with Dr. Zoidberg, all on a podcast about science, hosted by you two. Then Wiley and Mom interrupt. How does it all go? Sounds like a nightmare.
Oh, it'd be fun, though. It'd be a
True.
fun nightmare. We may not survive it, but at least that's one of the cooler ways to go out.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's Dr. Light with Otto. I don't know why I was thinking Dr. Wily with Otto. I'm like, why does Wily have Otto? But then I realized, okay, it's Dr. Light. Got it.
I think you and I, Kyle, would privately take bets to see how long it takes for Dr. Light to lose all patience with Farnsworth.
Uh-huh.
You know, he's going to respect his elders, another man of science.
Okay.
He wants to have an actual debate, a meeting of the minds, and then
Sure.
Farnsworth is out of his absolute mind. And Zoidberg is a stinky lobster man. And Otto's like, Doc, I don't know if we should be here. And that's when Dr. Wily and Mom come flying in their tandem skull UFO that has 3 eye sockets so they can see out of either side, and there's still one in the middle. And God, I wish I could do a Trace McNeil because there could be a lot of funny things done here.
Yeah, yeah.
Suffice to say, they've hooked up and it grosses everybody out.
Well, that makes sense.
And then they attack with Bender Man. And Mega Man shows up, blows them up, and you get equipped with shiny metal ass.
Okay. I'll allow it. Here's a super chat from Bladed Fox 14. Thank you. This is for both of you. If you could do one thing to make both Peter Parker and Miles Morales' life worse, what would it be? Is there anything we can do? Especially for Peter.
The joke answer is leave them under current Marvel editorial.
Oh, ouch. Oh, ouch. Ooh. Woo. Woo. I think that's the real answer, too.
I kid, but
Ooh.
I haven't been keeping up with the Spider book, so I don't know where everyone's at right now, to be perfectly honest. But from my understanding, Peter's just been on the receiving end of all the cosmic bad luck. Not in the fun way. So I don't know how much further he can go. And I don't know what Miles is facing right now. But from what little I've seen around, he'll just generate a new superpower and take care of it.
Yeah. Apparently it's like getting real bad. And yet that book is still selling, so I guess got no one to blame but yourself if you're buying it.
There's nothing wrong with Miles himself.
No. I mean regular Spider-Man.
Oh,
Peter Parker Spider-Man.
If Miles is starting to get like a laundry list of superpowers, then, say it's a mutation or a dimensional flux or whatever, and he gets robbed of all of them and he has to go back to being plain old mild-mannered Miles Morales. How does he deal with that? That might be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And do it while he's fighting a supervillain. So there you go. That's the worst case scenario.
Dang it. Okay. Let's go ahead and do these. At least one more. Another super chat from Hero Squad. Green Goblin and the Wizard of Oz. How does it go?
He's gonna fly straight to the Emerald City
Uh-huh.
and bomb Scarecrow and Tin Man and Lion just for giggles along the way.
The Wizard of Osborne.
Ah!
Oh, no.
I want William Dafoe there just to say, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Oh, man.
Rocks up to the Wicked Witch of the West. I'm a bit wicked myself. Blasting the monkeys out of the air. Fly, my pretties, fly!
Oh no! Can the wizard come out to play?
Steals a hot air balloon. What are you gonna do with that? What you cannot by yourself.
Oh man. Oh.
The Munchkins are just pleading. Just follow the yellow brick road. Please, just follow the yellow brick road.
Oh no, Green Goblin versus the Lollipop Guild. Oh no.
Suffer the little people. Boom, boom.
No. No. Oh God. Oh boy. All right, one more. Another one from Diamond Death. Smash style racing crossover, kind of like what we've seen in Crossworlds DLC. What are some fun racers, their cars, and levels you can think of? Go wild. I'm really surprised we haven't had like a Super Smash racing sort of thing. I mean, Mario Kart kind of got there a little bit, but it didn't really go on. It didn't really go off the deep end like it could have.
Yeah, it dipped its toe in the water, and that's where I was kind of hoping it was gonna go.
Yeah, Super Smash Kart would be pretty fun, but
Like the open world to Mario Kart World is a neat enough idea,
yeah.
but it didn't seem like there was a whole lot to it. And the costumes for the various drivers is neat, but there isn't like equal costumes for everybody, which I feel is sucky. You know, what if you really like this particular character? You only get one option or something?
Yeah.
And I've harped on this before, but I would much rather see actual Mario characters or the greater Nintendo universe than the babies or the
Yeah.
generic enemies that you bought for 100 points. You know, a Goomba driving a car is funny. Don't get me wrong. I find that hilarious. The cow driving
The cow is
gave me
amazing. Come on.
mighty short. Yes. But you know, have Samus, have Captain Falcon, Link, Zelda, Ganon, for pity's sake. Or Ganondorf. Or both. Why not?
Yeah.
Smash.
Let
No,
us
go nuts with it.
let's get Super Smash Kart
And if you're gonna
going.
do
Like,
the
can do something different.
exactly. And if you're gonna have a big open world, then treat it like a theme park.
Right.
Each region is representative of the title that these characters are coming from.
Mhm.
And either be overt and make it a theme park or do the interdimensional thing. And you know, instead of the long commute between areas, just have a loading portal and get you in there. But like grab all the Nintendo IPs from the Smash roster, grab 2 or 3, make them racers. Why
Yep.
not? Have fun with it. There's got to be a myriad of vehicles that you could do for each one. It's mix and match just for giggles.
Stick Fox in the Landmaster.
Yes. Or the R-Wing inspired vehicles that they had in the F-Zero spoof out of Command.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, just straight up a little R-Wing go-kart. Come on, it's right there. Go for it. Celebrate what you have.
Definitely put more DK rep in. Like, I don't know what the deal is with that. Leaving out DK. Come on.
And I'm not, you don't need everybody represented from everything. I understand that. You know, if it's Mario Kart mechanically as the inspiration, I would expect a larger Mario cast representation.
Right.
But still keep it to the brothers and the princesses and, you know, Bowser, Waluigi, Wario. I guess Bowser Jr., sure. Maybe the Koopalings. But you know, keep it there. And I'm counting Pauline as a princess in this scenario.
Okay,
So
good.
that's a decent sized starter roster. Okay, you're familiar with these guys. Okay, Yoshi and Toad. All right, fine. That's a huge starting roster to go with. And then you go out into the theme park world and, enter impromptu races, Mario Kart World style, with the locals, your Samus, your Captain Falcon, etc., and you beat the race and you unlock them and you get to race around with them more,
Yeah.
Race, explore, have a good time, unlock various colors and skins and stuff. Beat a particular track in the Metroid realm with Samus under a certain time, and you unlock Zero Suit. That's a deep cut joke right there.
Yeah.
That makes enough sense mechanically. Beat Ridley with Yoshi. Get a Ridley-esque skin for Yoshi. That would be horrifying and adorable. Ridley Yoshi. Everyone wants one. Maybe not
I
everyone,
do.
but come on,
I
someone
do.
does.
I do. I'll take it. I'll take all of it. What the heck, Nintendo? You're just sitting on money over here.
Like, shoot, even if there's like a singular marquee character for each franchise, you beat it with your chosen racer in that realm and you get that skin. So, a various suit-esque skin for Mario or a Rosalina-esque Zero suit for Samus or a Tom Nook hoodie for Ridley. You can have lots of fun with this. There's tons of replay options. Play through every character, go through all the racetracks over and over again, getting all the fun stuff. And if you don't want to mess with it, that's fine. You have tons of other characters and stuff to explore. And this is what's the most frustrating for me with this idea is you could make a mascot racer like this. It doesn't have to be Nintendo, but part of the fun is the Nintendo toy box. That's what made Smash so much fun, or one of the reasons why.
Right.
If you did this with just about any other catalog of characters, it wouldn't resonate quite as much. And that's what's so frustrating is the lack of vision on Nintendo's part.
Yep. I agree. I would like to see it. Oh, well. On that note, I think we're at the end.
We are. Thank you again to Jennifer R. for managing all the questions, Cassie for managing socials. Thank you to everyone who supports the show with your super chats and for your regular questions, because otherwise we would just not have a show.
Yeah, we wouldn't be here. Well, maybe we would, but I don't know. It'd be weird.
It'd be very different.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I'm okay with this.
Happy New Year. Here we are a month into 2026. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. And we will see you next time on the BumbleKast.
Catch you next month. Well, before that, but next month for the live show. Bye.